So in the marketing world, we're always told like, man, if you spend all that money, it's like a huge expense and it's not going to be worth it. And, all that money is going to go down the drain. But it's a weird mindset because people don't understand how marketing should function. Marketing should not function about likes and follows and, awareness. It should function as a growth machine. So in this episode, marketing isn't an expense, it's a growth machine. We're going to tackle 3 key points on why that is, why you should be hiring a marketing agency and not just some random person to be running your marketing on the side, or why maybe you're running your own marketing. You need to quit doing that. Because if you do marketing right, if you have a good marketing team behind you or working with you or beside you, your growth in your business can be rapid, can be crazy. So let's hit number 1. So marketing creates revenue, not just awareness. So real marketing in the grand scheme of things creates the thing that you want. Okay. So most businesses, for example, they want more revenue. They want more customers. They want more people purchasing. They want to help more people. They want to be able to grow, to expand, to build another building for their business or another section or whatever. Like they want to expand and grow so they can help more people and make more money, right? Like that's the leading point. And oftentimes here at Growing Media, we see a lot of marketing things that are like, that's just creating a follow. That's just creating like that's just pure entertainment. It's not actually getting someone who's viewing the video to become a customer. And so we're going to talk about real quick, how do you move marketing from awareness to purchase? Because that's ultimately what matters. You have to get in the minds of people a little bit. You have to think about, man, what do these people want and what do these people need compared to what I have to offer? You have to know who you're serving. And know, hey, I can serve you. I can help you with this. This is the price. And then you won't ever have to worry about it again or buy the thing, or this thing is going to help you cook better or whatever, whatever it is. You have to get into the mind of those people because once you understand how they think, and listen, sometimes it's as easy as it was you're serving the person you used to be. And so you got to think back, man, how did I think before I knew how to do this thing or before I purchased this product or whatever? It's all about understanding their thought process, making them feel seen and heard through your marketing. And then they're going to click and then they're going to see a solution to the thing that you've been talking about. And then it turns into a purchase. Okay. Sales isn't as hard as we make it. Right. And then what if a business stops marketing? Well, it's not good. We've had some clients where we tell them, hey, minimum 3 months of consistent stuff from us. We do this sort of package where we come out and film one whole day and we get you 3 months of content. And we tell them, hey, we're going to post for you. We're going to do your marketing for about 30 days for 90 days. And then we're going to look at the numbers. And literally every single time, like I don't even know if there's been a single time that we haven't performed well or way better, way past the expectations than what we were doing for them, that they were just so impressed. But there are some people, man, they quit because they get scared, right? Because sometimes it takes a little bit for the revenue to rack up. But here's the thing: is almost every time we've gotten them more customers, more revenue, and also more awareness. Which awareness is good, but it's not as good as more customers. So number 2, the cost of marketing. So let's talk a little bit about that, because I think oftentimes if you've listened to our last episode, people really balk at the price of marketing. They're like, wow, I have to spend that much a month. But if if I told you, give me $1 and I'm going to give you $5 or $10 back, would you make that deal? Right? Like, why wouldn't you? You just make $5 or $10 or whatever. Sorry, $4 or $9. Like, it's pretty much a no-brainer. And if I gave you $1 and I said I want $1 back, would you do that deal? Of course not. So we don't deal in the dollar for dollar business. We deal in, hey, you give us $1, we're going to give you 5 or 3 or 10 or whatever it is, because we want you to grow. And that's what really matters is real growth, like real customer growth, not real business growth. Because the cost of doing marketing, it's like, picture this for a second. So say you decided not to give us that $1, even though you would have gotten 5 back, and you just kept doing what you were doing. Maybe you grow a little bit there, here, there, whatever. And then over time, yeah, I mean, you've grown a little bit throughout the years, and you're getting retainer customers, and things are going okay. But if you think back to, well, what if I gave them $1 and they gave me back 5 every single month for a year? What would your growth look like then? What would your revenue look like then? What would your customers, what would your business look like? What would your life look like? You have to ask yourselves those questions, because oftentimes people are like, man, if I give you this amount of money and it doesn't, like, what if it doesn't work? And it's like, it will work, because it always works. Understanding people and marketing to people is what we do. All right, number 3. I'm not even going to go in on more on that one, because it just doesn't make sense not to, if I'm being honest. And number 3, this one's a bit selfish, but marketing agencies will help you scale faster, which is kind of what I was getting in on in our last point a little bit. Is you got to think about, you could hire someone to do marketing for you, right? And say you paid them 40, 50 grand a year, maybe whatever, like 90, 100, depending on where you're living, depending on your industry, whatever. And that's great. And that's great, but there's only one person, and they can give you 40 hours a week, or roughly, and man, they may have some really good skills. They may have really good, design skills. They may have a little bit of video skills. They may have some picture skill, picture photography skills. Maybe they know a little bit more about social media, cool. But they can't be all of those things every single week. And so when you hire a marketing agency, you not only get our best graphic designer, our best video editors, our best audio engineers, me, and you get our best minds that can cast some vision that can be like, okay, this type of marketing is going to work well for your business to attract your type of customers. Like, we have the strategic minds to do all this, plus the actual practitioners to pull it off. And so you could spend $50K a year on a person, right? Or you could spend $50K a year on a marketing team that will do probably more for you, and you'll be more hands off, and you won't have to worry about that person, because there's bosses and stuff here where it's like we're all on the same page doing the right thing to get it done on time. And man, it'll be less stress for you, which I think most business owners are stressed out. Even if you're not running a massive business and you have maybe 1 or 2 employees, it can still be so stressful. And so one of the last things you want to do is bring on someone else that you have to worry about, that you have to manage. And so, man, it's marketing, and it's like we specialize in all these things. So it's like it's just a no-brainer. Like, I can't imagine the cons outweighing the the good stuff. It just doesn't work. Okay, and so yeah, I think that's it for this podcast. I don't think we need to go in anymore. I think you understand that really, like, overall marketing is to help grow your business. It has nothing else to do with the reach or the likes, the subscribers. We want to grow your business. Marketing should be directed to growth. Okay, like whenever movies come out with like their trailers and their teases, and the actors are going out on TV shows and talking about it, it's not Like, it's not just to be like, oh yeah, look at me, look how cool this is. No, they want more revenue in those ticket sales. They want more revenue in the streaming sales. Same for musicians and everything. Like, all of that stuff it's a business. And all the marketing that they're doing is to bring more revenue so they can keep doing what they're doing at a high level. And so if you want to keep doing what you're doing at a high level, I suggest that you reach out to growingmediamarketing.com. Let's just chat. You don't have to sign anything. You don't have to commit to anything. Let's just have a talk about your marketing, about your goals, about how we can help you scale to the next level of your business, where you want to be, and maybe take a little bit of stress off your plate, because ultimately we all need a little bit less stress taken off our plate. So yeah, growingmediamarketing.com. We would love to talk with you about anything marketing wise. Of course, not anything about anything. Some stuff you need to keep to yourself. All right. Anyways, thank you guys for checking out the podcast. I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.